Did you know, one theory claims that humanity could degenerate into extinction because of crime, insanity, and immorality? This is Bénédict Augustin Morel's Degeneration Theory, one of the most controversial ideas in criminology and psychiatry. In 1857, French psychiatrist Bénédict Augustin Morel introduced a groundbreaking theory that linked hereditary factors, mental health, and societal decline. Known as the Degeneration Theory, it argued that mental and physical disorders, as well as criminal tendencies, could be passed down through generations, progressively worsening until families essentially self-destructed. But this theory wasn't just about science. It reflected the fears and prejudices of 19th century Europe, shaping how society viewed crime, morality, and mental illness. Understanding this theory helps us explore the historical roots of how we think about crime and deviance today. Morel developed his ideas while serving as director of the Saint-Ouen Mental Asylum in northern France during the 1850s. At that time, France faced rising crime rates and a surge in mental illness cases, sparking widespread concern about societal decay. Morel, deeply influenced by his Catholic upbringing and political leanings, observed that many of his patients exhibited physical abnormalities, things like asymmetrical faces, unusual ear shapes, or extra digits. These observations led him to theorize that such abnormalities, along with mental and moral issues, were hereditary and worsened across generations. At its heart, Morel's theory claimed that certain individuals were born with a degenerate constitution. This made them more vulnerable to mental illnesses, moral corruption, and criminal behavior. Here's the progression as Morel saw it. First generation exhibits neurosis or mild mental issues. Second generation faces more severe mental alienation. Third generation develops intellectual disability or imbecility. Fourth generation becomes sterile, effectively ending the line. According to Morel, environmental factors like poor diet, alcoholism, and living in poverty accelerated this degeneration, creating a vicious cycle. Morel's theory gained traction because it seemed to provide a scientific explanation for rising social issues. It also linked psychiatric medicine with general medicine, giving doctors a framework to diagnose mental disorders based on heredity. However, the theory had significant flaws. Scientific shortcomings. Morel relied heavily on physical traits and anecdotal evidence, lacking the robust research methods we expect today. Cultural biases. It often targeted marginalized groups, framing poverty and substance abuse as inherent flaws rather than systemic issues. Overreach. By blaming heredity for nearly all mental and moral issues, the theory ignored the roles of environment, education, and personal choice. Despite these flaws, the degeneration theory influenced key figures like Cesare Lombroso, who applied it to his studies on criminality, and Wilhelm Griesinger, who popularized it in German psychiatry. How does Morel's theory stack up against other ideas of his time? While Darwin's work emphasized evolution and adaptability, Morel's theory painted a grim picture of inevitable decline. His deterministic view also clashed with emerging ideas about rehabilitation and personal agency, which saw individuals as capable of change. Bénédict Augustin Morel's degeneration theory is a product of its time, blending early psychiatric science with societal fears and prejudices. While much of it has been discredited, its impact on criminology and psychiatry cannot be overstated. For criminology enthusiasts, understanding this theory provides insight into the historical relationship between mental health, crime, and society's perception of deviance. It also serves as a cautionary tale about how biases can shape science. What do you think about Morel's degeneration theory? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my video on Cesare Lombroso's ideas on the criminal man to see how these ideas evolved. Subscribe for more criminology insights.